Ever wondered what life was really like for the American cowboy? We picture the dusty trails, the roaring campfires, the daring shootouts. But what about the nitty-gritty? The stuff they don't show you in the movies? Today, we re-asking a question that might make you squirm a little. Did cowboys actually brush their teeth? Cut to a montage of old-timey photos of cowboys, some smiling, some not. The music becomes more inquisitive. Asterisk, asterisk, host. Asterisk, asterisk, the short answer? Probably not. At least, not in the way we do today. You see, while the idea of cleaning your teeth has been around for thousands of years, back to the Babylonians even, it wasn't exactly common practice in the 19th century American West. Scene, showing an animation or reenactment of a chew stick, a frayed twig, asterisk, asterisk, host, asterisk, asterisk. The first toothbrushes were a far cry from what we have now. We're talking chew sticks, basically a twig with a frayed end. Let's talk about diet. A cowboy's diet was not exactly tooth-friendly. It was heavy on salted meats, beans, and hard biscuits. Fresh fruits and vegetables were a rarity on the trail. This high-carb, low-variety diet created the perfect breeding ground for plaque and cavities. And what about other hygiene practices? Bathing was infrequent, to say the least. A full bath might only happen a few times a year. For daily cleaning, a cowboy might use a bandana dipped in water. This lack of general hygiene naturally extended to oral care. So what did they do for a toothache? Folk remedies were common. Some might chew on a piece of willow bark, which contains a substance similar to aspirin for pain relief. Others might apply a poultice of tobacco or other herbs to the affected tooth. And for a truly severe toothache, the only cure was extraction, often with a pair of pliers and a shot of whiskey for courage. It's also worth noting that the concept of pearly whites is a relatively modern beauty standard. In the 19th century, a perfect smile wasn't the social necessity it is today. People were more concerned with survival than aesthetics. The Chinese are credited with inventing the first bristle toothbrush way back in 1498, using hog or horse hair. But these weren't mass-produced in the U.S. until 1885. And even then, they were made with animal bristles that held on to bacteria and didn't dry well. The nylon bristles we're used to? They didn't come around until 1938. Cut to a shot of a recreated 19th century general store, with a close-up on any available hygiene products, or lack thereof, asterisk, asterisk, host. Asterisk, asterisk. For the average cowboy, life was tough. They were often poor, uneducated, and incredibly busy. Dental hygiene just wasn't a priority. Plus, the tools weren't readily available. It wasn't until after World War II that daily toothbrushing became a standard habit in America, brought home by soldiers. Show images of old dental tools and perhaps a barber dentist setup. Asterisk, asterisk, host. Asterisk, asterisk. And what if a cowboy asterisk did asterisk get a toothache? Well, they were in for a rough time. Dentists in the Wild West were often just barbers or blacksmiths with a pair of pliers. There were very few qualified dentists and no real laws to stop anyone from calling themselves one. So, you were taking a big risk every time you sat in that chair. Show a side-by-side of a historical photo of a person with stained teeth and a modern, bright smile. Asterisk, asterisk. Host. Asterisk, asterisk. The result? Most people in that era, not just cowboys, had pretty bad teeth. They were often stained from tobacco and coffee, and decay was rampant. That's why you don't see a lot of big, toothy grins in old photographs. Return to the host, standing in front of a green screen showing a western town. Asterisk, asterisk, host. Asterisk, asterisk. So, the next time you watch a classic western and see a hero with a pearly white smile, you can chuckle to yourself. The reality was a lot more gritty. The iconic image of the tough, rugged cowboy is definitely accurate, but it probably came with a hefty dose of bad breath. Upbeat music returns. A subscribe and like graphic appears on screen. Asterisk, asterisk, host. Asterisk, asterisk, What other Wild West myths do you want us to bust? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the real history of the American West. Until next time, stay curious.